1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2. Hi fam, welcome back to our channel, Design on the Dollar. I'm your host Ida, and today we are going to do a requested video from one of our YT family members. I will put their name right here. She asked if I would do a DIY with one of the Dollar Tree wire waste baskets, and this has been on my to-do list for months now. Now I am going to be winging this. I have a vision of what I want in my head, and prayerfully it would come to pass while doing this. So let's jump right into the supplies you're going to need. Of course, you're going to need your wire trash can. You're going to need some form of dowel, or if you want to make it a complete Dollar Tree DIY, Dollar Tree has these toys that has this type of thing on it, but it's a little bit fatter, and it's the toys that when you shake it back and forth, it make that funny sound, and it has animals on the top of it. You can deconstruct that and use that plastic piece for this project. And you're going to need one of the Dollar Tree wire hanging baskets. You're going to need the chain from it. You're going to need some crystals, and if you don't have crystals, you can very well use the Dollar Tree beads. So you can use the Dollar Tree beads. You can use it in silver or black. What I don't have pictured here is black spray paint. It's either going to be black or it's going to be black or silver. But my goal is for it to be a black and silver project. So you're going to need 8 of the Dollar Tree small battery operated lights. And as you can see, I've already spray painted these silver. And I have a design on them, and I'm going to show you how I got the design as well. You're going to need some Dollar Tree batteries or batteries of your choice. I'm just trying to make as much of it as Dollar Tree as possible. You're going to need your E6000 and your hot glue, hot glue sticks. And you're going to need these little easels. You're going to need 4 of these little easels. Now, Dollar Tree sells the easels, but they're not this small. But you can still do this project with the size easels that the Dollar Tree has. Now, I got these from Michael's, and they were 99 cents a piece. You're going to need a pencil or a pen. You're going to need your soldering iron or something to cut the excess of your dowel off with. You're going to need some little crystal dangly things, and they came from Amazon. I think they're Amazon. They're clear crystal chandelier drops, and they come 110 to a pack. So you need those, or you can use the Dollar Tree crystals as well, and you can tack these on to the end of your beading. So with that being said, I guess you guys know we're going to make a chandelier with all the ingredients that we have down here. Well, supplies, not ingredients. So on that note, we will jump right into the project. So the first thing you need, guys, I'm going to show you how to do the design on the candlesticks. So what I'm doing is just taking the hot glue gun and making different lines on the bottom of it, and when it dries, it's going to look like dried wax is fell down onto the candle. And so when you spray paint them, you will see the difference. So now we're going to take our dowel and prepare it. So I'm measuring the dowel from the outside and the inside to see how much of the dowel I need to cut off. And then I'm going to take the soldering iron and I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to mark it with the pencil first. And guys, you want to be careful with the soldering iron. Make sure you always wear protective gear. And I do not have any protective gear on. I know. I know. But as you can see, I'm blowing the smoke away from me, and it gives you a nice clean cut. And if you wanted to, you can sand that off. Now I'm going to dry fit the dowel up under the wire basket, the trash can, to make sure it fit right. Now this is the first way that I was putting on the handles of the chandelier, but you're going to see after I do all this that I'm not happy with it. I'm not satisfied, but I'm showing you here that you have to offset them. So when you have to put one on top of the other, but you have to stagger them. Now here I'm showing you the way I decided to do it. I decided to cut the easels in half and put E6000 and hot glue on each one. And the ones on the top are in between the ones on the bottom. And this, I'm showing you how much glue was on that first way. And with this way, it's a nice clean spray. And I'm going to show you how I put one of them on. And you see I'm putting it in between the ones at the bottom. And this is to assure that the candles don't bump into each other. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take everything outside and we're going to spray paint it. The dowel, so it's the stem of the chandelier. The chandelier itself, we're going to paint those two things black, and we're going to repaint the candles silver. And I'm showing you this glitter paint that I put on it, but it's really not noticeable, so I wouldn't waste my time putting it on, guys. So now we have it back, and I'm thinking that once everything is put on it, it's going to be very heavy. So what I decided to do is I am going to put a hole in the top of the I guess you call it the insert of the candle or the chandelier, and this way I'll be able to secure it, and if I need to, I can take it up and down or take the whole thing in and out. That way, if I wanted to, I can do that way to change the batteries in the candles. So now I have the hole in there, and see, there it is. So now I'm going to put holes in the candelabra itself, because I realized that I made the top level a little bit too high, so I have to solder it down. And what I decided to do is to take this little wall clock that I got from the Wish app, and they have 1-inch like mirror pieces in there. And I'm going to take those 1-inch mirror pieces and I'm going to place them on all the arms. And I'm showing you one without the protective gear off and one with the protective gear off. And if you don't have these, guys, you can use the Dollar Tree, that, what you call it, that big mirror light tray. You can use that and cut the circles out for it. And what you're going to do, what I'm going to eventually do is I'm going to glue the base of the candle onto the mirror, and this way everything will sit level onto the arms of the candelabra part. So here I'm just showing you, I put a pencil mark where I want to solder it off at, solder the top handles off with. So what I'm going to do is just solder them off, and I'm going to try to make it as straight as possible. I'm going to try to make sure that the cut is level, that everything is level on the cut. And you're going to see me cut that off, and then I'm going to reposition it so you can see what it looks like cut. And I'm just going to smooth it out with the soldering irons. And guys, if you don't have a soldering iron, you can use your hot glue gun, whatever you have that's hot enough to melt it. You can even put a knife on the stove and heat it up that way and cut it off. I know it sounds crazy, but you can do that. And so I did that to all 4 of the top ones, but I'm not going to do it to the bottom because the bottom is okay. So now I'm getting ready to secure the mirrors onto the arms of the candelabra. And I'm going to just use E6000. I'm going to try E6000 and hot glue first, but it's not going to work. So I'm just going to stick with the E6000. And I'm just going to put it up there. And I'm going to try to get it as level as possible. So you'll see me playing around with it, making sure it's level and rechecking it, reposition it, because sometimes the E6000 makes it move around. So you want to make sure that it dries straight the way that you want it. So I'm showing you I have all 4 of the top on, and the next clip going to show all 8 of them on. And I think the mirror is going to add to the elegance of the chandelier. So now you let it dry for about an hour, and then come back and check it to make sure everything is still where it needs to be at. So now I'm going to put holes down in here for where the crystal's going to swoop at. I'm going to put a hole right in the tip, and then I'm going to put a hole right in the back. And I'm doing this to all 8 of the handles. So now I'm getting ready to swoop the top one. And on the top swoop, I'm going to have 6 crystals in between each swoop. And on the bottom, I'll have 10 crystals between each swoop. And guys, I'm going to tell you, this is hard by itself, but I decided I had to show you guys me, because I had to put the insert of the candelabra part of the chandelier up higher to work. And guys, when I tell you, I got these from Amazon or Wish app. I think I got those from the Wish app, and I think they're like 36 inches long. And I used one whole one on the bottom one and a 1.5 on the I'm sorry, I used one for the top and 1.5 for the bottom. And I still had a little bit left over from the top. So I'm going to make the swoops, the drops. And I'm telling you, you see those little nails over there? No nails, guys, when you do this. No artificial nails, because it is hard as I don't know what to get those hoops through those holes with nails on. So I recommend, once again, no nails. They look pretty and all, but it's going to take you a long time to get those swoops on. So I'm just showing you the bottom swoops are already on, so it's 10 swoops in between each one. And now I have the top swoops on, and now I'm going to put the drops on. So all the crystals and the drops are on, and now I'm going to give you some helpful hints. So the first hint or do's or don'ts is make sure that you break the easel in half. And the second thing is to put the holes inside of the easels before you place it on the dowel, because it'll be easier that way. You don't have to worry about things getting in the way. And put those mirrors on last, because they get in the way when you're trying to put the crystals on. And like I said, you can use the Dollar Tree mirror effect trays to make your circles, and put the base of your candles on the mirror before you glue the mirrors down. So glue the base on the mirror first. So those are 5 tips that I can give you to make this project easier for you. My trial and error is for your benefit. So now I'm getting ready to put the base of the candle onto each one of the mirrors, and I'm going to use E6000 on half of the top or the bottom of it, and hot glue on the other side. And I'm going to do this for all 8 of the arms of the candelabra. And guys, it stuck really good. I did have one problem when I did this with one of them not being dry completely, and the weight of the candle with the batteries in it made it fall over, but I fixed it. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to solder another hole through the bottom so I can hang the longest drop from it. So I'm going to solder a hole. I'm going to take some of the Dollar Tree wire, and I'm going to loop the crystal, one of the crystals, through the wire and the holes, and then I'm going to secure them. Secure it. God, I can't talk. And so I'm showing you there that I have all the drops on and everything. And now I'm going to show you about the batteries. Like when you're trying to put them on, I'm going to give you 2 ways that you can change the battery. The first way is, you remember I told you we put the wire at the top of the basket. Well, you can unloosen that wire and drop the whole thing down, and you can change the batteries that way. But if you can get your hands up in between that and unscrew it, then you don't have to take the whole candelabra part out of the chandelier. So I'm going to put 3 AAA batteries, not AA, and I'm going to show you how it works. And you just twist it and it's off, and then you twist it, it's on. So all you have to do is touch it a little bit and it's off. And guys, I recommend that you get some good batteries, because you don't want to have to keep bringing it up and down if you decide to do it up and down to change batteries. So now we're just going to put everything together. I'm cutting the wire for the top of the basket or the chandelier, and I'm going to twist it. I'm doubling it to twist it to give it even more support. And I'm going to put it through one part of the wire of the basket, and then I'm going to put the candelabra part on, run that wire through those 2 holes on the candelabra, and then bring the wire back up through the other side of the basket like that, and I twist it off at the top. Now you can see that some of the candles is sticking out the top. So what I'm going to do is loosen that wire up and drop those candles down. So now I'm just taking the basket and I am putting the hooks on, and then you're going to see the final results. Okay fam, here it is. Our waste basket chandelier. It came out really nice. I do have to do a little bit more to the candles, but other than that, I'm loving it. Okay guys, so don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, like, and share. And until next time, I love you guys. Bye bye.